So, here's my NFL tier list. 12 plus, no, let's just go on with 12 plus wins, meaning Super Bowl contenders, obviously, have a chance to make the Super Bowl. 10 to 11 wins, saying you have a chance to make the playoffs, probably around second in the division at least. 7 to 9 wins, meaning you're in the middle of the pack. You're not great, you're not bad, you're just mediocre. 3 to 6 wins, meaning you're just rebuilding and gonna get a few wins on the season. And a 0 to 3 wins, meaning you're just hot actual garbage. The lighting looks like crap because it's a cloudy day. So let's start out with the first team, the San Francisco 49ers. Okay. In my video, I obviously looked back at the Bears prediction video because I looked completely lost out there because I didn't know if I said 10-7 or 9-8. I said 9. I said 10-7. And this one is the 49ers, which made the Super Bowl. No. They made the NFC Championship last season. Did pretty good after a terrible start. So now I can see them getting at least, I don't know, because Jimmy G might not be there, then Debo. So I would see them being 7 to 9 wins. I won't see them getting any better if Debo's still there. Then I look like complete garbage. Okay, hold on. Let me take this do-rag off real quick. It's obviously making me look weird. Put it on my hat. And yeah. Does that make it better? Yeah. But 7 to 9 wins. That's only if Debo and Jimmy is gone. If they're still there, then I could see them getting 10 to 11 wins. I don't see them getting any different than that. That's all I have to say. Next up, we got the Vikings. Exactly where the 49ers are, but just suck. Okay, Vikings don't suck like that, but it's pretty bad. So, Justin Jefferson did better than last season. Did a lot better. I'm going to change my icon, my YouTube profile, because I think the one I have is just kind of plain. Like, it's really just plain. That's all I have to say. Like, yeah. But, Minnesota could be good, could be bad. Kirk Cousins probably just bad. I do hope he stays in the NFC North, though, because I like seeing him suffer. He does have some pretty good plays. He does have pretty good throwing accuracy. I mean, when I see him throw deep balls, it looks stupid, but if it's on point, it's good. It's on point. Their defense is pretty good. They got that dude from the Packers, which really does help them. And they were close to making the playoffs, but they just had to play the Rams and the Packers, which ended their season there. So based on that, I do have to say the Vikings have to go there. Next up, the Baltimore Ravens. They sucked last season. They were good last year, and then they just messed their season up. So, with that, I may have to say they might be the same. No, Lamar's back. They got good players on their team. So, I would say 10 to 11. The first team to go 10 to 11, because Ravens sucked last year because they had that 6-game losing streak, and then they lost everyone. But now that everyone's back, they could possibly make a good deep playoff run. Maybe the championship, maybe just divisional, but I do not see them getting anywhere past that. They're not going to the Super Bowl, though. Next up, we got our Chicago Bears. It is 9 in the morning, so I cannot be screaming. And yes, the mucus is back in my throat again. Come on. The Bears are the same spot as the Vikings. I would have said 3 to 6 wins, but no, he's better. He is hopefully making our team better. Justin's looking good by the videos. Darnell's looking good. Eddie Jackson's actually getting a lot better. He's actually able to tackle. He got some interceptions off there. So a lot of the players are looking good. Hopefully they can capitalize and actually win us more than 6 games, if we can win more than 6 games, and I can actually see us being legit. Little legit. Not Super Bowl, but playoff contenders at least. Next up, we got the Cincinnati Bengals, obviously. 12 plus wins, bro. People saying they're gonna go 9-8. Be careful of the Super Bowl hangover. Nah, bro, the Bengals are legit now. They got Jamar Chase. Dude, he's a legend. They got Joe Burrow, who's stepping up. T. Higgins, who's starting to get better. Tyler Boyd starting to get better than his old self. Their defense has gotten better. Their O-line sucks, but they improved from previous time. Bengals are better. I misspoke in the Bengals because I thought they were going to suck in 2021. Clearly not, bro. Hopefully they don't become the next 49ers when everyone is gone and now they're going to only get like 6 wins. So don't become that team, alright? Next up, the Denver Broncos. Now, people are saying the Broncos are going to be legit playoff contenders. I can see them at 8 wins, legit 8 wins. I don't see them getting any higher. They could get 7-10 again, but I don't see them being in the playoffs though, because do you see who they got in their division? They got KC, they got LA, who's getting better and better. They just can't make the playoffs. They got Vegas, who's just Vegas. So I can see them being 3rd, maybe just not in the playoffs. They are just hanging in there. The Broncos could get back in their old selves. Not the Super Bowl ways, but just playoff ways. Get themselves back into the playoffs, maybe just get 8 wins. I just don't see them being completely the best team in the league, but they'll be up there. Next up, Cleveland. They will get at least 3 to 6 wins at least, because Baker may not be there no more. I get it. They got Deshaun Watson. They got Cooper. Deshaun Watson's literally having so many lawsuits about waiving and stuff. And then Amari Cooper's just not the same as he used to be. I mean, those are big steals. They got a lot of defenders from that. They got a lot of... not defenders. They got a lot of advantages of that, but most of those advantages don't really turn out to be the best. And I just don't see Cleveland being 2020 again. I can see them being 2021 Browns again. I don't see them being exactly another Super Bowl legit contest team. Buccaneers are definitely a top team. I would have put them at least 7 or 9 wins, maybe 3 to 6, because when Tom Brady retired, I thought it was done. And at that little moment, I thought, what if Tom Brady comes back? He obviously did. Point of retiring then? If you're just gonna come back. If you retire, just stay retired. There's no need to come back. You could take a break, like Calvin Ridley did, but you don't need to retire. Just take a break. But Buccaneers are back. They got everyone from the Patriots to the Bucks. I mean, like, Chris Godwin literally changed his number from 12 to 14 because he knew that Tom Brady deserved number 12. It's weird to see Tom Brady in a different number. Like, what if Tom Brady was like number 10 or number 14? That's weird, because Aaron Rodgers and then Brady is number 12. Andrew Luck was number 12, but he's not a legend though. The Buccaneers are Super Bowl contenders. Their defense got better. Next up, the Bills, also Super Bowl contenders. It's just that they just cannot get a break when they play the Chiefs in the playoffs. Bills can make the playoffs, well, they will. Could they make the Super Bowl? Depends on who they play. If they play the Chiefs, they're not making it. But if they played like the Bengals, they also could probably lose to the Bengals. I actually think the Bills could... no, the Bengals will upset the Bills. Yeah. Not desperate for that. I think the Bills could lose to the Bengals. And I don't see the Bills fighting for the AFC East. Like, I know they could win it again. I could say the Patriots could be right behind them. And the Dolphins, the Jets are just Jets. But I don't see the Bills having to have a last second win of the AFC. I think they'll win it throughout like week 15, 14. Next up, the Cardinals, who surprisingly was 7-0 last year. I can see them at 7-9 wins. Because do you really see them getting anywhere more than 10 wins? Somehow 2021 was just a great year for Cardinals. They usually suck. But no, they gotten better. Improved. Gotten a lot better. Speaking of Kansas City. Kansas City. No Tyreek. But they find their ways. KC finds their ways. And always just make it. No matter what. They find their ways. It's such just stupid though. Like, I'm getting real tired of the Chiefs now. Because the people are going to be like, the Bears could have been the next Chiefs. Yeah. Y'all say Trubisky was a bust, but he led us to the playoffs. Twice. Are you sure? I do give Trubisky and Matt Nagy proud for getting the Bears back into the playoffs after a long 8 whole years of despair. But still, he wasn't bad. Okay, Trubisky had his moments. He had moments where he's like, what the heck? And then some other moments like, yeah, Trubisky's actually a really good quarterback. 2018, he left out all the distractions, led the Bears to a playoff run. Obviously, Parkey ruined it, but we don't speak of that name no more. He's no longer a Bear. He's in the, I don't know what team he's on. We'll look it up after. Colts didn't make the playoffs because they just bragged, and now they're out 9-8. 7-9 wins. You guys got Matt Ryan. Way better than Carson Wentz. But not enough to make the playoffs, though. Not enough to make it. I'll give y'all one last chance to make the playoffs. I'll give y'all one last chance to beat the Jaguars in Jacksonville. Why is it every year that you guys cannot seem to beat the Jaguars in Duval? The Jaguars are not that good. And you still fell to the Jaguars. You guys had like 6 more wins than them, and you still can't win? But I can see them getting it. Taylor actually did really good. But other than that, Taylor, actually no, their defense is actually really good. Besides Taylor and your defense, nothing much. They're the reason why your team is good. Cowboys. I'm not putting out Super Bowl contenders because you guys are pretenders. I'll put y'all where the Ravens are because you guys are not that team of Super Bowl. You guys got 12 wins last year but lost to the stupid 49ers. Diagonal from you. But in my prediction videos of the Bears, Alana said that the Bears could beat the Cowboys. We could definitely beat the Cowboys. We can beat any team. Just depending on what the game plan is. She said the Cowboys are just which I see them as maybe a little better than how she says it, but not Super Bowl, just wild card team. And they're America's team. When you're America's team, can't make the Super Bowl. That's why Dak hasn't won a Super Bowl. When you guys are expected to make the Super Bowl every year, you guys can't make it. And you guys are wondering why that sounds so loud. You know why? Did you hear what I say? No. Next up, the Dolphins, the team that gets 2 winning seasons but can't make any run. Same spot. Y'all get 9 wins, make the playoffs. I just don't see y'all making it again. If y'all get no. If y'all get 9, 10 wins and miss the playoffs again, I swear to God, you guys are the worst team ever to have a winning season and miss the playoffs. You guys were 10-6 in 2020 and missed it, but Washington was 7-9 and they made it, and the Bears were 8-8 and they made it. How did the teams below you make it, but you're the team above them and you didn't make it? That is so backwards. The most backwards thing I've seen in the NFL. You should have made it, but you didn't, because you guys are getting killed, which ends your season. The Dolphins 7-9 wins, maybe make the playoffs. If this is your last chance, same as the Colts, you lose, you act cocky, and then you lose, and you're out. Eagles, play. I can see them getting the 7th seed, maybe just one game out. I don't see the Eagles being Super Bowl like 2017. No, I just see the Eagles getting average, just being average, normal average teams. That's all I have to say. Jalen is pretty good. I say Justin Fields is like another version of Jalen Hurts. They're the same way. Pretty good deep ball. Good feet. Yeah, they use their feet pretty well. They're able to, when they use their feet, they're fast. They know how to break some people's ankles too. Yeah. Yeah, really. Next up, the Falcons. 6 wins. 6 wins. Because, like, the Falcons everyone's expecting the Falcons to be down here, but no. The Falcons are better. They're better than those 3-6 wins. That boneless thing is making me that thing looks so good to eat. But Falcons, I just hope I don't choke on the wings. That was a stupid joke. The Falcons didn't really choke any games last season. They just couldn't win a game. Well, actually, they kind of choked against Washington, but other than that, they didn't really hard lose any games that they should have won. Not really. They won the games that they were supposed to. They almost could have beaten the Bills. They kind of beaten the Saints, beating the Dolphins, but yeah. Next up, the Giants. First team that's in this list that are going to 0-3 wins. They're utterly hot garbage. I wouldn't be surprised if they got the number 1 overall pick. They honestly are that team that just suck. Daniel Jones, suck. Saquon sucks now. He used to be good in his first seasons. Now he's just disappeared. He went from a rising star to just dead in the ocean. What happened to Saquon? Giants defense, they got rid of their best corner, Bradbury. Now he's with the Eagles. Thanks a lot for getting rid of your best player. Now you guys are going to be even worse. Next up, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars. People say the Jaguars could get 6 wins. I don't know the Jaguars' schedule. So I could put them right here. But at the same time, I could put them right here. So I'll put them right here, though, because Jaguars are not... Well, they're bad. Okay, they're bad. Their quarterback is better. Trevor is better than Daniel. Their defense, probably the same level as the Giants, but tiny bit better. That's all. That's all I have to say. Jaguars is just that. Same as the Lions, but I see the Lions being better than the Jaguars, and obviously the Giants. No one can say that the... People are saying... Okay, I keep saying people are saying because that's what I'm hearing on the news. A lot of people saying the Lions are going to finish better than the Bears. Oh, no, they're not. I know very well. The Lions are not going to make the playoffs. They're not going to finish above the Bears, dude. If they do, I'm literally burning every single thing down of the Lions I have. That poster right there. That little poster. I'm burning it down. That little poster right there. I'm burning it down. If the Lions finish above the Bears. If the Packers beat the Bears again, I am going to my friend's house and ripping his stuff. Because I know one of my friends that is a Packers fan. I'm not going to his house and ripping his stuff. Speaking of the Chargers are gonna finish, hopefully, in the playoffs because Chargers deserve the playoffs. They deserve it. They played amazing in 2021. Towards the end of the season, they just acted like Hey, yay, we're gonna make the playoffs until you guys lost. Because your stupid coach called a timeout. Stupid coach, huh? Called a timeout. Stupid. But I can see how getting somewhere up there. I don't know about like Super Bowl contenders. Yeah, you're not Super Bowl contenders, but just playoffs. Rams are definitely Super Bowl contenders. It's so bad that the Rams are projected to repeat. Yeah, the Rams are projected to repeat again. I don't want them to repeat. I'm that person that's like, once you win the Super Bowl, that's done. That's it. Don't repeat. Don't win every other year. Don't win the very next year. Just wait another few years before winning again. I hate teams that repeat. The Chiefs almost repeated. I would have been so mad that I actually would have hated the Chiefs so bad. Like, so much because I do not like when teams repeat. Yeah. So the Rams, I consider them being Super Bowl contenders. I don't want them repeating the Super Bowl. I do want the Bengals to win the Super Bowl though. If not the Bears, I want either the Bengals, Chargers, or Ravens to win the Super Bowl. Maybe the Bills. Bills kind of deserve it. All the crap they've gone through, they deserve it. Next up, we got the Jets. They are better. They'll get there. Jets been improving. 2019 almost made the playoffs. Then they're like 8-8, 7-9, so close to the playoffs. 2020, I thought the Jets could actually make the playoffs. What happened? No, you costed. You went 0-13 the entire season, and then only won 2 games. I was shocked because I thought the Jets could have been at least playoff level. They obviously didn't. And then now, 2021, they got a new coach because Adam Gase and I know what a coach meant, and gotten better. So I see the Jets getting 3 to 6 wins. I don't see them getting any better than that. Next up, the Packers. I hate you guys, ever loving God, but I have to be realistic. I have to be real. Packers make the playoffs every year, projected to make the Super Bowl every year. They just cannot get it done. They just can never make the Super Bowl because they either get blown out in the playoffs or just lose in the stupidest way possible. That's all I have to say. Sucker punch staying. That's why you don't mess with players. But the Packers they just never get it done. No matter how much hype you guys get, you guys just can't seem to get it done. my mucus is really getting in there. My God. Next up, we got the Carolina Panthers. I still see them getting 5 wins this season. That's how much they get in the season. Just 5 dumb wins. Do you guys even deserve to make it to the playoffs? Do you guys even deserve to be a team no more? Like, what is even the point, man? You only get 5 wins a season. I don't remember the last time you guys got more than 5 wins. Besides, like 2018, you guys got like 7, and then a Super Bowl. But that's it. Other than that, you guys have been 5-win wonders. Like 5 is your lucky day. I still see them getting 5 wins. Next up, we got the Patriots. 9 wins. I don't. Yeah, okay. Benefit of that doubt. I'll give them 10. They're not repeating. They're not getting the Super Bowl. I don't think the Patriots will ever win the Super Bowl ever again unless it's in 70 years in the future. They ain't winning the Super Bowl ever again. Ever again. I don't know which NFL team will be the first to get 10 Super Bowls. Because Tom Brady's probably going to get 10 Super Bowls before any other team gets 10. But, who knows? Patriots are just that team. Sucked in 2020, got back in 2021. Raiders, same thing. Just 9 wins. I don't see how guys getting any better than 9. Raiders are just middle of the pack. All these 7 or 9 wins are middle of the pack teams. You're just that team that just sits there, just wondering. I'm just the middle child. I'm just that little kid that just sits there. I just average, average teams that just don't stand out to people. Next up, we got the football team Commanders. I'll give y'all a few wins. I don't think y'all will be good. No lie. I don't think you guys are gonna be that good. At least I can see y'all getting like 3, 4, 5 wins, but it's still not good at all. That's kind of crap. That's a crap record. That's all to say. Carson Wentz ain't that good. Obviously, the Bears cannot seem to beat Carson Wentz. Hopefully, we do against Washington in Thursday Night Football. Other than that, Washington is just that team that just sits there doing nothing. McLaurin is actually pretty good. Their defense, Chase Young is pretty decent. I mean, he ain't god awful. He ain't bad. He's good. And again, with Washington in the playoffs, they made the playoffs with 7 wins in 2020 because the NFC East is a little hot garbage crap. And it still is. Next up, we got the New Orleans Saints. I think the Saints this time can get 10 wins and make the playoffs. I can see that happening because do you see the Saints failing? Do you see the Saints ever getting below 500? No. I don't remember the last time Saints got below 500. Besides like 2016, they were like 7-9. Really? I don't know. But other than that, I can't remember a time the Saints were having a losing season. Saints still had a winning season. They just couldn't make the playoffs because the cocky 49ers just can't win. Can't stop losing. But the Saints, Kamara's a beast. Kamara's always been the same. They got Jameis, who's got hurt last season, which probably why I didn't see him any time of the season. Killed the Packers in that first game. Jameis is still Jameis. Taysom Hill's not a quarterback. I don't even know what position he is now. He's like every position. He's a quarterback, a receiver, a running back. What position are you, really, dude? You're like 6 different positions. I would think he could be that many positions. What is Taysom Hill gonna be a freaking corner, a safety? But the Saints are gonna. I think the Saints can make it. Next up, they got the Seahawks, same spot as always. They get that mediocreness. Even the Seahawks were like 12-4, 11-5, or like 10-6, 9-7. They still are just that average team. They just don't play. They play just average. They're not good, not bad. Better than worse. They're better than worse teams like the Giants. Yeah. Alright, next up is the team that's supposed to be the greatest team in NFL history, the Pittsburgh Steelers. When can y'all just cut that out, bro? Cut that out, bro. You guys are lucky I'm giving you 9 wins. Y'all are lucky you made the playoffs last year. The Chargers helped y'all. The Raiders were really just helping both of you guys. The Raiders were helping mainly the Chargers, but the Raiders were like, why are y'all calling a timeout? There's no point of calling a timeout, dude. You shouldn't be calling a timeout if you know that your team is in the way of could be losing. Like, what the heck's even the point? What was I gonna look up again? I forgot. But Steelers are supposed to be the team of the year to make the Super Bowl, but they're not. Next up, the Texans, another team that's going to be the number 1 overall pick. They are just a horrible franchise. They should have never been existing. They came around in 2002, so they're like 20. They're 20 years old now because it's 2022 and they came out in 2002. So they are officially 20 years old and 20 years of utter garbage. Yet to win a Super Bowl, yet to make a Super Bowl. How can you even... What do you even see in the Texans, bro? How is anybody even a Texans fan, bro? If you're an old person... Okay. If you're a person over 40 or 50, how did you guys even become Texans fans? Huh? How did you guys become Texan fans? Did you guys just? Oh no, I got hiccups. Crap. Did you guys just become rock? You guys were Rockets fans and Astro fans. He's like, ooh, Houston Texans. Ooh, that's another brother to the Cowboys. I should start following you guys now. In all those years, you guys be like, we're crap. Like, what is the point, Houston? I wish my headphones didn't do that, but of course they did. But Houston, what's even the point of doing this, bro? Nothing but a sad franchise. And last but not least, what is on my mic? Cat hair. Next up, no, for now, the finale. The worst number one seed in NFL history. The Tennessee Titans are gonna make the playoffs again. At 10 wins, maybe 11. They were the worst AFC number one seed in the world. In the NFL. I cannot even explain how bad they were. How did you guys even become the number one seed? I feel like you guys could have got replaced. The Chiefs could have been number one seed. The Bengals could have been it. No, give the benefit of the doubt. The Bills could have been number one seed. But no, it just had to be the Tennessee Titans. What the heck, bro? How did you guys even become good? Oh yeah, well the guy Derrick Henry. That's the only reason why the Titans were good, because they had Derrick Henry on their hands. That's if your team is depending and relying on one guy to help you, I could just basically put y'all at 9 wins because you guys got rid of AJ Brown too. No, you got rid of AJ Brown too. No, bro, you can't even consider having a great season. You guys are just gonna be bad. Well, not bad, but just that mediocre team. So here's the entire list. I've been here for 31 minutes. Not bad. Here's the list. Bengals, Bucks, Bills, Chiefs, Rams, Packers. That's Super Bowl contenders. 10 to 11 wins, maybe playoffs. Ravens, Cowboys, Chargers, Patriots, Saints, and Titans. Mediocre teams. We got the Niners, the Vikings, the Bears, Broncos, the Cardinals, the Colts, the Dolphins, the Eagles, the Raiders, Seahawks, Steelers. And then we got the 3 to 6 win teams. The Browns, the Falcons, the Jets, the Lions, Jaguars, Washington, and then the Panthers. And then the 0 to 3 wins, just the Texans and the Giants. All just sad franchise. I don't know what I was going to look up later. Of course, this happened at the last second. But yeah, this is the standings. Do you like it? Do you agree with that? What did I just do? But do you agree with the standings? Who knows? Could this be true? So if I do have to put them like in standing form, I say number 1 is the Bills, 2 seed the Chiefs, 3 seed the Bengals, 4 seed the Ravens, 5 seed the Chargers, 6 seed the Titans, 7 seed the Patriots. Okay, that's 7. For NFC, number 1 the Rams, 2 seed the Bucks, then the number 3, Cowboys 4, Saints 5, Niners 6, and Bears 7. Yes, I put the Bears over the Vikings because I think they're better than the Vikings by very little bit. So that's it. The standings. Do you agree with that? With that, I'll see you in the next video. I'll come out Spooky Series Sunday, Friday, later. Alright? Don't worry. I'll come.